guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be continuing on with my Atari 2600 versus the Intellivision series. And this one's still in the Parker Brothers section. I believe I've done them all. I might have missed one, or I might have done one in a previous video a while ago. I'll have to go and take a look. But anyways, this is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Now, Star Wars, obviously a big franchise back in the day, still a big franchise today. Now it's owned by Disney, so it's probably going to be everywhere all the time. But back in the 80s, obviously it was one of those hits that, of course, is going to get put onto video games. And I remember, you know, there was the Star Wars arcade game, and I don't think I've really played it much on any other system other than the Commodore 64. And that one, you know, the one on the 64 replicated the arcade game. This one's a little bit different. This is actually off the second movie to come out, The Empire Strikes Back, and it has to do with being in the speeder and going after those AT-AT walkers. I don't know if is it AT-AT or AT-AT. I always mess that up. Anyways, so this game is actually quite fun. I've played it a few times, and it is reminiscent of a few other classics on the Atari. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two compare, because I'm more played it on the Atari 2600 than I ever did on the Intellivision. So this will be a great comparison. Anyways, let's jump in and play some Empire Strikes Back. We'll start off with the Atari 2600. Oh, that was pretty cool. That actually does sound like the Star Wars soundtrack. I always like it when they can actually get the music right and they can put it into the game. You know, it always sucks when you get video games based off a movie and they have no music or anything. You know, a lot of the Nintendo games, the LJN titles were like that. Anyways, let's see. So, I mean, graphically, we're looking at an obvious Atari game. The sky kind of reminds me of the Superman game for some reason. It almost looks like the buildings in the background and stuff like that. But yeah, and that's your speeder down there, that little pink thing. So let's get to playing it. All right. So I mentioned that this game is obviously like a lot of other games on the Atari. Oh, there's your walker. Oh, you gotta shoot it. And I was thinking of games like Defender, Chopper Command. There's probably a few more that I'm not thinking about right now. Oh, I just got blown up. So on the bottom there, you can see that black double black line. That's where you are, and the black dots are the approaching walkers that you need to destroy. And as you can see, they change color. Yeah, not doing too good here. See if I can get this guy. There we go. We got him. Graphically, the walkers look pretty good, though. I mean, sure, some people could say, oh, they don't look like them, or they look like giant spiders or something like that. But I think they did a pretty good job making them look like that, and giving that little bit of a marching noise. I don't know if it's better to shoot them in the butt, or if it's better to shoot in the head. So yeah, so the object is obviously to destroy them all before they get to your base. That's your power cells, I believe, that's on Hoth. So The Empire Strikes Back was a great movie. I don't know if I have a favorite out of the original Star Wars lineup, as far as you know, Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. I think I kind of all like them at the same rate. Funny story though is that I remember being a kid, and when Star Wars was obviously huge, and I wasn't really into Star Wars. It wasn't really my thing. I don't know if it was just the science fiction part of it or the space part of it. I'm not sure. But I remember not really being crazy about it, and I do remember like family members being at a family member's house, and everybody wanted to watch it. I don't know which one it was. It was one of the Star Wars ones, and I didn't really care too much for it. So I didn't actually start really getting into Star Wars until somewhere in the 90s. Perhaps maybe even when the Episode 1 came out. I'm not sure if that was when it was, or something spiked my interest at some point where I was like, you know what, I got to give Star Wars a chance. And I also remember the same idea was when my cousin, when we went to the rental store to rent a movie, and he grabbed Spaceballs. And of course I didn't know what Spaceballs was at the time, and I thought it was kind of like, you know, just like Star Wars. I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a parody or a goof. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to watch that movie. But, you know, they rented it, and we ended up watching it, and I laughed all the way through it, of course. And that was, you know, probably I saw that before I actually watched a real Star Wars movie, so it was kind of funny when I actually sat down to watch the Star Wars A New Hope, that I recognized the scenes that they were parodying in Spaceballs, because I've seen Spaceballs several times, and I haven't seen Star Wars. So that was kind of funny. But now I've actually seen all of them, including all the new ones and the more recent ones from Disney. So I've seen them all now. Haven't really watched any of those other, like the Solo movie that came out and Rogue One. I tried to watch them. I just really didn't get into them. I don't know why. Nor have I seen The Mandalorian, which is also on Disney streaming channel. Mainly because I don't have that. It's you know, just another streaming network I don't want to pay for. So, you know, if I ever get a chance to start watching it, maybe I will. Anyways, yeah, I mean, this is the bulk of this game. It doesn't really change too much. It just gets a little bit harder. Oh, but it's a great game. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I'm not good at it. That's for sure. I just keep shooting. I don't know if it's a good idea to just keep shooting like that. Just keep mashing buttons until I blow things up. Or blow myself up. Oh. Okay, so now we got the Intellivision one up. So this one says 83. I believe the Atari one was 82, but, you know, sometimes these things are off on the way they market it. But anyways, yeah, I mean, that was an okay sound as well. A little bit more detail in there, but, like, the Atari obviously doesn't have as great a sound chip as the Intellivision did, but I still think the Atari sound was pretty good. So, I mean, I think they're both great. So let's see here. Let's play, well, one player, obviously. And then, let's just go with level, whoops, Intellivision yelled at me. Let's just go with 1. Okay, so that's our screen there. So yeah, the color scheme's completely different. You see there's like that kind of tan sky with the purple background. The blue kind of makes it look like you're in the water. And the speeder looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit like a handgun there. But it's got the same thing at the bottom there. It's got a plus sign instead of the 2 lines to mark where you are, and then the black, or the black dots. That's a little bit upsetting. I think they could have done a little bit better down there on the Intellivision anyways, like as far as, you know, detail, not just having black squares. And then your men up there look like ducks for some reason. Look like duck heads. Alright. So this one has that kind of soundtrack thing going on through it. Let's approach our first walker. Oh, it's huge! And it's black. Oh, geez, okay. So this one has a little bit of a different look to it. Whoa! It shoots some mighty big missiles. Yeah, whoa. Okay. Now, one thing I wasn't sure about, I know there's supposed to be a place you can land. But I think I couldn't find that when I was playing last time on the Atari version. I assume there's some place here as well to repair your ship, but I'm not sure where. Oh, it did mention it in the manual on the Atari one that you can land somewhere. These These things are just so big. I think I got him. There we go. We got him. Let's go after the next one. There's so many of them. Whoa. Finding that the missile that comes after you is really fast, and it just, you don't have much time to react. It just hits you really fast. Maybe I'll try. Oh, I ran into him. Really has those Intellivision sounds though. You really hear the sounds here. Let's see what happens if we shoot him in the butt. Oh, those missiles are just everywhere. They're just knocking me down. Got one more life left. Okay, he's turning red. Oh, jeez. I don't know if it's good to just sit there, or if it's better to take off and come at it from a distance. Alright, we got another one. Oh! I mean, the sound effects are pretty cool. Whoa! Oh, I just got grounded there. Last man. Okay, we can do this. Feels like it's a lot further to get to the guy there. Not sure. There's that little orange dot that keeps appearing. I must have missed something when I read the manual about that. Maybe that's the spot where you have to hit it to do more damage. Oh no! Now that's a cool game over screen. Kind of reminds me of Bomb Squad, when everything blows up. Let's try again. How about we try, let's just try level 4. Huh. Let's see if I'm a glutton for punishment now. What's going to be the difference? Is it going to be shooting at me more? Oh, I just ran into it. That wasn't cool. See, it just seems like it's a further distance. Oh, did I just, what happened there? I think I just rammed into it, like suicide mission. Take it out in one shot, just ram yourself into it. Okay, let's just try and go slowly here. Shoot my missiles. Oh, he's shooting at me with oh! Oh! It's like guided missiles. That's not fair. Heat-seeking missiles coming after me. Oh, jeez, landed. Okay, let's try. Oh, did I just suicide myself again? Crap. I'm trying to slow down, but it's hard because, like, you just tap on it and the thing just starts speeding. Okay, it's coming up. It's right there. Oh, I don't know if it's just better to run. Oh, it's coming back. I should try and shoot. Holy jeez. No. I got blown up again. That's crazy. Okay, well, there we go. I don't know. I think they are both great. They're both playable. They're both fun. They both have, you know... I think the Atari one was missing a lot of the sound effects, but ultimately, you get the same gaming experience. Now, I only tried the first level of difficulty on the Atari, and then I tried the level of difficulty on the Intellivision. You know, I started at 1, and then I tried all the way up to the top one. I believe it's 4 was the top one. And yeah, I didn't get very far. But as far as the game being fun and, you know, kind of reminiscent of that scene in the movie when they were going after the walkers like that, it really did capture that. And that's what I like. I like when video games, they spent the time to actually recreate something and not just trying to give you some generic game and slap the name on top of it. It's kind of why I say games like E.T. were really good for its day, that you know, Howard Scott Warshaw put the effort in there to you know, kind of do stuff that was in the movie, and not just make, say, a dot gobbler game with E.T.'s head going around eating dots, which he could have done, and it probably would have been a lot more, you know, as success. Well, I don't know if it'd be more successful, but I'm sure people would have like warmed up to it a little bit more than what they got. This is by no means anywhere near the complexity of E.T., but it still delivers a game that makes you feel like you're in the Star Wars universe. And for the time that it's in, for the blocky graphics that you get, I thought it was pretty good on both versions. I've never tried this game on any other system, so I don't know if maybe the Atari computers or some of the other systems that came out made a better version of this or just kind of left it as is. Not really sure. Anyways, I think they're both great. If you have an Atari, if you have an Intellivision, either one, or have them on both. I think it's either which one you go for. I think they're both great games, and I think Parker Brothers, you know, did a good job on this one. And there's nothing really bad about either one of them. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Throw some comments down below. What's your favorite one? What's your favorite Star Wars game? I always like to hear it in the comment section. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.